In this video, I'm going to do the technical analysis of Dow Jones Industrial Average Index for the week commencing from December 6th, 2021. This technical analysis will be in two parts. First, I will do it on the weekly chart and then I will do it on the daily chart. And this way we will be able to get the most accurate results here. So I'm going to begin with the weekly first. Okay, so this is the weekly chart and these are the weekly candles. One candle represents one day. Okay. So if you remember last week I told you that there is a there is a pattern of 1 2 3, these three candles. Okay, so this is a kind of pattern what we call as three black crows. Okay, three black crows. So whenever this kind of pattern is formed when the market is at the peak, that means the fourth candle that is going to form, it will be a bearish candle, confirmed bearish candle. And if you see, this is what happened here. Okay, this was exactly as it was predicted because of this the formation of these three bear candles. Okay, now for the coming week, okay, so there is this interesting thing. If you see that it has bounced back exactly from the this this support. So this support was 34,050. Okay, so it touched 34,050 and then it retraced. Okay, now the best part is that on the weekly chart Dow closed above this support, that is 34,530. so Dow closed 34 above 34,530. It managed to close above this 34,530 on the weekly chart. So that is an indication that Dow is not going to give up easily. Okay, and before it could come down any further, a retrace is heavily expected. Okay, so it will be more clear on the daily chart. Okay, so when this retrace is going to happen and to what level. But yes, okay, so let me write down the support and resistances here. Okay, support and resistance. So we have this is 36,000. No, not there. 36,000. No, 35,700. So market is not expected to hit 36,000 or 36,500 because market is at 30. Market means Dow. So Dow is at 34,500. So that much of retrace like 36,000, 36,500 is not possible. So I'm not counting it that here. So we have very stiff resistance at 35,700. 35,700. Then we have, okay, now this is a very critical resistance zone that is formed here. One is 35,285. 35,285. Okay, and the other one is 35,115. 35,115. So this is a very critical resistance zone here. Then we have a good support here at 34,530. 34,530. Then another strong support at 34,050. 34,050. 34,050. Then finally we have very critical support at where at 33,585. 33,585. Okay, so these are the support and resistances, and Dow is expected to move between, because currently it is at 34,500. So between you can say 33,500 here and 35,700. So this is the zone where Dow is expected to move in the coming week, means in the week of December 6th. Okay, that's it. And okay, so these were the support and resistances. Now let's do the technical analysis here on the weekly chart. So one candle represents 1 week. So if you see where is the Bollinger Band? Okay, there. So this is the lower band of the Bollinger Band and there comes the median of the Bollinger Band. So it is in the bear band of the Bollinger Band, means in the bear side of the Bollinger Band, so market is bearish through Bollinger Bands. Now through moving averages, so market has clearly closed below the moving averages, okay, which means the market is bearish. Now comes okay, Ichimoku. So Ichimoku, because market has not crossed the Ichimoku and is not in the Ichimoku, which means market is still bullish. So only through Ichimoku market is bullish. Now let's look into some other technical indicators here. So if you see MACD, so MACD is clearly bearish. Okay. Then stock RSI is heavily bearish. Stock RSI is heavily bearish, and in all of my videos, okay, I'm telling you that whenever MACD and stock RSI are supporting one trend, okay, means one direction, which means the market is going to follow that particular direction. Okay. Uh, then comes the divergence. So divergence is normal, not a problem. Then comes the momentum. Momentum is building here. Momentum is building up in favor of bears. So that means through all of the technical indicators, just one second. So through all of the technical indicators on the weekly chart, market is confirmed bearish. Confirmed bearish. Okay. So now, how do we trade in the bearish market? We wait for a retrace, a rebound, and then whenever there is a rebound, then we sell, and then the market comes down. Simple. Okay. No rocket science. So last week I told you that sell on rebound, and here you can see that there was a rebound, and then market came down heavily. So that is what I told you last week clearly, that sell on rebound. Okay. Now let's move on to the daily chart to see what is exactly going to happen, or what is most likely going to happen on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. So let's move on to the daily chart. Okay guys, so we are here on the daily chart. This is the daily chart. Daily chart means one candle represents one day. Okay. So okay guys, so here we are. So this is the technical analysis here, and this is the daily chart, and these are the daily candles. Now in my last video there were two things that I told you. Number one is that sell on rebound. A rebound was here, sell. A rebound was here, sell. A rebound was here, sell. Okay, this was number one thing that I told you in my last video. Then number two, the second thing that I told you is that if you see that Dow has closed below, means Dow has crossed and closed below the Ichimoku cloud, in that case Dow will fall, Dow will come down, which means whenever you see that Dow is trying to rebound, that is actually not a rebound, that is an opportunity for you to sell, so that you can make a lot of money here. And this is exactly what has happened. Now 4 consecutive days, four, okay, now see these 4 days, okay, market has closed below the Ichimoku cloud, below the Ichimoku cloud. Okay, so that is a confirmation that market is kind of bearish here. But that will for that we also need to look into other technical indicators to confirm. But through Ichimoku, okay, if you see for these 4 days, 4 continuous days, market has closed below the cloud, not in the cloud, not above the cloud, but below the cloud. Okay. Anyways, um, so okay, so let me write down this the support and resistances just one more time here quickly. Okay, so that you can take a note. It's 35,700, 35,700, then 35,285, 35,285, and remember this is the critical resistance zone. Then we have 35,115, then we have 35,115. Okay, so this it is creating a very heavy resistance zone. Then we have a good support here at 34,530, 34,530. Okay, then we have 34,050 support, good support, 34,050. And then finally the last support that is here, last and the final support is 33,585. 33,585. Okay, 33,585. Okay, sorry. So this is these are the support and resistances here. Now, now comes the technical analysis, and then I will tell you the expected movement of the market. So first, Bollinger Band. Okay, so Bollinger Band market has closed above the lower band of the Bollinger Band, but below the median of the Bollinger Band, which means market is bearish through Bollinger Band. In these moving averages, there is a clear fan out, which means and market has closed below the moving averages, market is bearish. Okay, Ichimoku market has closed below Ichimoku, market is bearish. Okay, now some other technical indicators. Okay, MACD market is heavily bearish. MACD market is heavily bearish. Stock RSI, okay, this is interesting. Stock RSI, the K channel is about 23 and the D channel is around 13. Okay, almost 50%, sorry, 100% of the D channel. So here it is trying to move up. Okay, stock RSI, it is trying to move up, but remember there is a median of 50. Until and unless stock RSI, sorry, the K channel, until and unless K channel crosses 50 on the daily chart, it will remain bearish. So as of now it is bearish, but this kind of a pattern where it is trying to move up on the daily chart, it supports the retrace in the market. Okay, then comes the divergence. Divergence is normal, not a problem. Now comes the momentum. Momentum is 95, exceptionally high, 95, and this momentum is supporting the bears, which means whenever there is a retrace, the market is bearish and market will remain bearish. Okay, so there is no doubt about that because momentum is almost 95. Okay, so now, okay, so yes, so this thing is confirmed that market is bearish. Market is clearly 100% bearish here through all of the technical indicators. Okay, now because market has closed above the this particular support of 34,530 on 2 consecutive days. Okay, so there are very heavy chances that market will retrace. Okay, and this retrace is expected to happen on Monday. Okay, Monday. Yep. So Monday expect a rebound or retrace. So market will see a rebound on Monday. Okay, so Monday market is going to see a rebound. Now, so market will retrace, not a problem. Market will enter in the Ichimoku. Now when the market enters into Ichimoku, these moving averages will also move to somewhere around these levels. So market will struggle and it will struggle heavily to cross these moving averages. Then we have this particular resistance zone. The resistance zone, moving averages, Ichimoku. So there are a lot of hurdles, not just one, a lot of hurdles. And so there are you can say like 95 to 99% chances that whenever market retraces and if market fails to cross this hurdle here, sorry, see this hurdle, if market fails to cross and close above this hurdle, then for sure market is going to fall. Okay, so all you need to do is to wait. Okay, just keep some patience, let the market retrace, let the market rebound, and whenever you see market is struggling here in this particular zone, okay, and it failed to close above, means market may cross, not a problem, but it's all about closing. Okay, so on the daily chart, if market failed to close above this particular resistance zone, then for sure market is going to come down. So what you are going to do, it is advised that sell on lower highs. Sell on lower high. What is lower high? This is lower high, what I'm talking about here. Okay, this is lower high. So market is coming down. Okay, and now market is going to retrace. It will form a lower high. and then it will come down. Okay, so this particular resistance, this resistance zone. Okay, this is the lower high. So sell on lower high, sell on lower high. Okay, this is my advice. So on Monday, expect a rebound. Okay, very heavy chances market will rebound on Monday. Okay, and whenever you see market is struggling in here, then sell, because market will come down then. Okay, because market is bearish and there is a very heavy momentum around 95 that is supporting the bears. Okay, so guys, I have provided the link to this the Google spreadsheet that contains the information regarding my Discord group. Okay, and the link to this Google spreadsheet is in the description of the video. So just look into the description of the video. Okay, and you will find all of the information on like how to join the Discord group. Okay, and also I have provided some links to my options strategies programs and options workshop. So if you wish to learn about options strategies options workshop, then you can participate in that too. So guys, this was my technical analysis of Dow Jones Industrial Average Index for the week commencing from December 6th 2021.